4 different vehicles that we came to look at.
What is that thing?
The red thing with the arms and the Ford stand up and they fight each other.
Stop.
With
No,
remote controls.
no,
They
no,
shoot
no,
fire at each
no,
other.
no.
It's like battle bots, but giant version.
Yeah,
Giant battle bots.
Don't tease me like that. Well, I don't know how many straps we need to take because Dave didn't tell me what we're doing. He just said load up a bunch of stuff, just sprinkling stuff in the vehicle. I don't know what all we'll need. What else?
What's the issue, bud?
I think the threads are messed up on the bolt that locks the gooseneck in.
Sparks texts us, he's like, hey, we've got to hurry. Got to be fast. Make sure everyone's ready and loaded. I'm gonna hold the ground. I'm gonna act like I'm gonna drive today. There he is. Nervous. Go. Oh. What are you doing?
Huh?
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
I can't.
I give up hard.
He didn't even argue.
All right, guys, you see this right here? This is a very powerful tool. This is my phone. My phone is with me pretty much 24/7, and I keep a lot of really important information in here. I got passwords, I got banking information. The problem is, this isn't really safe. You see, it's a powerful tool, but it's also a dangerous tool because a lot of us get comfortable thinking that if we put something on our phone or on the internet and it's a password, it's gonna be blocked and it's gonna be safe, it's gonna be protected. Well, it's not always the case. There's some bad people out there all over the world that are literally sitting in dark corners of the internet waiting for you to put your information in so they can grab a copy of it, they copy and paste, and they use it for their own benefit, meaning they'll get credit cards in your name, they'll get loans in your name, they will do all sorts of different things with your name, social security number, and other information like that that is not going to be good for you. So what do? You need protection. You need to know that when you take something important and put it in your phone, that it's going to be safe and it's not going to get leaked all over the place, which is why Aura is such a powerful tool. Aura is the sponsor of today's video. You go in the app right here, it tells me, hey Dave, you have 7 critical alerts, here's your credit score, here's your safety checklist, here's all the things that you should be aware of, here's the stuff that we've been doing for you, like we asked a data broker called People by Name to remove your personal info. So they're going out and they're doing this without me even having to ask. They're monitoring all of my information, keeping it safe, keeping it protected. And honestly, this app does the work of like 5 or 10 other apps, but it's all in one place. So you don't have to have a bunch of different programs. So guys, if you want to be safe and you don't want your information to be swiped by somebody looking to do bad things with it, it's very easy. Click the link in my description below, use the promo code Heavydsparks, and Aura is going to give you 2 weeks for free to try it out. So get on there, test it out, see if you like it. And if you don't, well, that's fine. You got a 2-week free trial. So there's literally no risk, but there's a lot of upside. And the upside is you're not going to get your identity stolen. Because as we all know, identity theft is no joke. So thank you, Aura, for sponsoring the video. Thank you for protecting all of our personal information. And thank you guys for clicking the link in my description below and getting started with Aura right now by using promo code Heavydsparks. Now, nothing can prepare you guys for what we're going to get right now. Picture,
Does it have wheels?
picture some of your greatest childhood moments.
Ninja Turtles?
All I'm saying is if we do the deal, we're not going to have enough space to bring everything home today.
Do they not drive? Is it not a vehicle?
Where do you find these things?
People email them to me.
I'm a little worried that we haven't even agreed on a price yet, which means Dave's gonna get here. The guy's got all the cards in his hand at that point, which means he can kind of charge Dave whatever because we're doing the 3-hour drive. We're already there. He needs to pick it up.
Dave said our closest guess was Bebop and Rocksteady's hole drilling rig.
I don't even know what that is.
You don't know who Bebop and Rocksteady are? Who are you? mega trucks?
What the freak are those things?
Is that a mega service truck?
What the freak are those?
I like what I'm seeing.
Just wait.
Look at the size of those tires.
Just wait. Oh, what's that yellow thing?
Did you see buy a banana tank? This is gonna be pretty impressive. Oh, little race cars, man. This guy's got everything.
So here we are in Neola, Utah, meeting up with the son-in-law. You can kind of start to see there's some stuff spread out here. A lot of cool stuff.
I didn't even see the red thing with the arms.
Dude.
What is that thing?
The red thing with the arms and the Ford stand up and they fight each other
Stop.
with
No,
remote
no,
controls. They
no,
shoot
no,
fire at each
no.
other.
It's
No.
like battle bots, but giant version.
Don't-
Giant battle bots.
Don't tease me like that.
They're fighting each other.
Dibs on the
They
red one.
are. They're giant battle bots.
They're giant battle bots.
Oh my!
Look at them fighting each other. They're shooting at each other.
12 years ago?
Yeah.
Is that less than they ran?
No, actually no, that probably was because that was his farewell show. Guys, 4 different vehicles that we came to look at. One of this, and one of another tracked vehicle, and then 2 monster trucks. This guy Ollie Anderson used to put on these big monster truck shows, like a little local, county fairs and stuff like that. And monster trucks back in the day were different than they are now. Like, now it's basically just the trucks that are super high performance, doing the biggest jumps and tricks. But back before they had the suspension technology to be able to really push these trucks hard, they had sideshows. And one of the big attractions to the old monster truck shows was these tracked monster trucks. Basically, they take a tank chassis, like a military tank, strip the tank body off, take the tracks, put a regular body on it, put a big alcohol motor in it, and these things absolutely rip. But this is like the most mellow of the vehicles we're looking at today. The other ones are basically transforming monster trucks that stand up and battle each other.
Look at supercharger on this.
I know, it's got a big old blown motor.
That's massive.
It's a monster truck motor, dude. That's why I'm concerned about price. They haven't given me a price on it. I hope they're not crazy.
It's finally time, guys. I think my monster truck days are upon us.
They're serious show vehicles. They really are.
Been about 10 years. Well, they haven't ran since the show, right? The last
Well,
show.
we've started them a few times, and but
This is the original ripsaw.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. These are just
this is not what you find in the everyday
No.
yard.
no, these are pieces of history.
And the sad part of it is if you'd have known how much was been through this over the years,
Yeah,
it's just amazing.
yeah, I'm sure. Let's see what we got here.
Like a glove.
Like a glove. Dude. I could see hands just flying out of this windshield.
I think we should have brought a bigger trailer, to be honest. This is a yard full of treasures. Everywhere I look, there's another treasure. We might as well just move the shop down here.
Have you ever seen these vehicles, bud?
Like those particular
Yeah,
ones?
these exact vehicles.
No. I mean, depending on what you're talking about here.
Looking at them, what do you think we're looking at right here?
A monster truck there, Hans. That's
Okay. But why so many hydraulic lines? And just look at how the frame is.
yeah, I see that, Hans.
This is an arm, bud.
Okay. So what? You obviously know what it is, Hans. So quit playing.
Stands up like a robot.
Does it?
Yeah. See its legs right here? These are its legs. Its feet.
Hmm.
And it fights this one.
I'm trying not to get my hopes up too high, simply because I don't know where they're going to be on the price. And she also said that somebody else kind of has first dibs on this, which I didn't know until we got here, which totally understand, and actually I respect that.
The cab goes up too then?
Nope, the whole truck goes up.
Gotcha.
Stands on its
The monster tires are up there in the air.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so frame, axle, everything goes up. Gotcha. Not just the body. Gotcha.
Not just the body. On that tank over there, the body goes up.
Yeah.
Where do you get in, Hans? Is that the compartment right there? Yep.
When you drive it, then you slide this forward a little bit, and then the legs catch and go up like this. Here's the arms. There's a head right up there that pops out. And so then he's standing up. There's a picture of him.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
There's no mirrors or anything.
He's looking out the sunroof right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has a flamethrower in it.
When you load each one of them up, then just shoot one tube and then the next tube and just go around.
Yeah, you just do them in succession. So when one starts firing, it just goes around and around and fires. Makes lots of smoke and bangs.
That's so awesome. That is cool. Spins. Got pincher hands. Yeah.
To grab hot dogs out of the stands.
This is the flamethrower.
Yep.
You got hydraulics going everywhere.
When you pull the wrong valve, whoever's in there might get covered with oil.
Was this one brake steer as well?
Yep. But it still steers off its own original mechanism.
Is that the levers right there, the lower ones? Yeah. It's got a blower motor too.
Yeah. This is a 429 Cobra Jet
Okay.
with a blower on it. This was originally the third monster truck ever built.
Crazy horses?
Yeah. Mom, did you say 35 on Crazy Horse? 35.
What about the van?
The
Yeah.
tank.
75.
Stupid. Are we talking 1,000?
That's way higher than. He wouldn't give me a price over the phone though. I asked and asked and asked. Those are high prices. That's a These are garbage motors because they're not meant to rip.
Right.
These things are just designed to go do this.
Yeah.
Transforming shit.
That's so much money.
Huh?
That's so much money.
It's high. It's really high.
How much for the banana wagon?
75.
$75,000. What's the power? What's the?
It's
frame?
got it's a tank just like this. I think it's a newer tank, a little bit bigger.
Yeah, it's a M1 Abrams or something like that. It's got all independent wheels. That one over there is really smooth riding. When we got this, it was clear to the top full of wood chips.
Oh really?
And it had a big winch in it. They was using it for skidding logs.
Oh, it's perfect for that.
And it took us a long time to get that thing cleaned out. There was sawdust and chips and shavings in places they ought not been.
Yeah.
Let's look at some of the other vehicles.
Imagine this, what you're driving into town in. It's your flatbed made of wood. Your wheels made of wood.
I grew up with that same bus at my grandpa's house.
We hold our families in that.
I haven't seen anything that I don't want yet. All these are treasures. I mean, you get the Mercury up there. You got the Transformers over there. You've got race cars over here. You got the banana tank. Go ahead and look out there and try and find something you don't want. It won't happen.
Cars used to have so much style.
Yeah.
Just so much creativity. Back before they had to be too terribly efficient.
Well, and the sad part of These big heavy cars
Yeah.
still got around 25 miles a gallon.
Yeah. Pretty cool stuff. Prices are higher than I feel like I'm willing to pay, just because of, I mean, this stuff's been sitting here for 13, 14 years. It's going to be a lot of work to get it back together. I mean, if the price was right, I'd buy it all. But you know, whenever I come into a deal like this, you've got the emotional component, which is me wanting this and me being excited about stuff, and then there's like the logical business component where I have to take into consideration. Because if I just came out and just bought everything I saw just because I was excited about it, with no strategy on how to actually monetize it, or you know, move it or sell it or whatever, well, we're gonna head back to Salt Lake here in a minute. I'm gonna do a little bit more homework and maybe reach out to them and just shoot them an offer. Curious, I want you to drop a comment below and tell me what you think each of these is worth. Like Thunder Tracks, for example, they're asking 35. What would you pay? And then you got Crazy Horse over here, which was like, they're telling me it was the 3rd monster truck ever built or something like that, which I believe. It's definitely old technology. Then you got Destroyer 1, which is the Transformer, which might be going to a museum. And then you have the Frack Attack tank with the van body, which is honestly kind of the one I was most interested in because it's the most high performance. It's got a big motor, it's got the big tank chassis, and it's designed to like go crush cars. Drop a comment below, let me know what you would think this stuff would be worth, what you would pay for it.